Count 10 verdict, lesser offense. We, the jury in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of...
With those words repeated 10 times, the Michael Jackson trial comes to an end. After nearly 5 months of work, the jury's verdict clears the pop star of all charges.
Well, Michael Jackson left the courthouse more than 2 hours ago. He is now at home at his Neverland Ranch. A free man tonight. We have team coverage. We begin with KCOR News 12's Lisa Ortiz, who's been covering the trial since opening arguments. She's live at the courthouse. So, Lisa.
Well, Narissa and Drew, when Michael Jackson arrived at the courthouse this afternoon, he had no idea if he was going to be going back home. Well, indeed, he is home tonight with his family and fans and friends celebrating after today. The 12 local men and women deliberated over the last 7 days his fate, and today decided not guilty on all counts. He left the courthouse this afternoon right around 2:30, just after the verdict was read, and you can see he was just as serious walking out as he was in. You never would have guessed it. He did, while in court, he did dab his eyes a couple of times as the verdict was read, but otherwise this is very serious Michael Jackson. He left with his entourage, including his parents and his brothers and sisters. They showed a little bit more emotion as he walked, but he did wave to his fans who have been here throughout the trial, showing their support for him. And again, didn't show a whole lot of emotion, but you know, the jurors deliberated over the last 7 days. They had weeks of testimony, more than 130 witnesses, and a mound of evidence, more than 600 pieces of evidence to go through. And again, they found Jackson not guilty of molesting a 13-year-old cancer-stricken boy at his ranch in 2003. They also decided not guilty on the using alcohol for the purpose of molestation. He was also found not guilty on the conspiracy charge as well. And after the verdict was read, Santa Barbara District Attorney Tom Sneddon gave a statement.
The right things for the right reasons. If it doesn't work out, that's why we have a jury system. But we did the right thing for the right reasons.
Remember, this case was ultimately about the vulnerabilities. The prosecution, we knew from day one, was vulnerable because they had a family that had a history of making false claims and trying to milk celebrities. Obviously, with that kind of evidence, the jury could not get over it, and they voted not guilty.
Now there you can see a line of cars heading into Neverland Ranch. We understand that Jackson's defense team is there as well, and we were expecting to hear from Jackson's lead defense attorney Tom Mesro this afternoon, but didn't give any press conference to the media, but he did make a statement on a website saying that justice had been served. We're live at Santa Barbara Courthouse, so we start these KCOR News 12.